فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون.
ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, my question is, I have a brother who doesn't practice Islam, and he always asks me that why is it necessary to pray and fast and do all the extra stuff and guard yourself against evil if God is most merciful and He's most just, and he feels like everything is just too much, and I don't know. Could you enlighten him a little bit, because we're both watching?
Is he watching?
He is watching.
And he's sitting right there in front of me?
Yeah, right in front of you.
Okay. Jazakallah khairan. Well, my dear brother, I love you all for the sake of Allah, and I love you especially for the sake of Allah. I want to begin by saying, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is merciful. Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is compassionate. And that is why He revealed for you the command to pray and observe worship, because this will make your life better. I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you. Allah is your maker. He made you. He created you. You cannot deny that. There is no question. Now, when you make something, you design a manual for it. Blueprint, script, guidelines. When you go, I hope you're driving. When you go and buy a car, for example, what do they give to you with the car? They give you a manual. That manual tells you what? Every 3,000 miles, change the oil. If that part breaks, change that part and bring another part. Manual. This way you can keep that car for long. Be good to your car. Your car will be good to you. The same exact thing. You are made of two components put together. Listen to this. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam tells us that when we are a fetus in the womb of the mother, and after 120 days, Hadith Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, fi Sahih Imam Muslim, an angel comes and blows the soul inside that flesh. So now flesh, soul together. And that's how life started for you. And this is also how the life started for our father Adam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fashioned him with his own hand, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then He blow the soul inside him. Now, how does life end? And focus with me here. I don't want you to lose focus. They say death is when the soul leaves the body. Death occurs when the angel of death comes and calls your soul out of the body. Ya ayyatuha nafs, in the Quran, Ya ayyatuha nafsul mutma'inna. Oh good soul, come out. Now, during your life, you had a body and soul. If I ask you this question, how do you nourish your body? How do you take care of your body? Answer me. Oh, you eat. I'm sure you had dinner. You had a nice dinner tonight. Your sister did a nice dinner for you. Please be grateful to her. She cares too. But she does not only care about your body. She's actually caring about your spirit. The question that we need to ask ourselves, how do we nourish our spirit, our souls? Like our body needs nourishment, needs food to stay alive. Likewise the spirit. Likewise the soul. You know what is the nourishment of the soul? What the most compassionate sent down for you. Pray, fast, be good. Listen, Satan introduced his own stuff for the soul. You know what he introduced? weed, marijuana, liquor. Yeah, they actually call it spiritual drink sometimes. It makes you high, but guess what? This is the wrong nutrition. The wrong nutrition for the soul. You're going to end up destroying your life, destroying your wealth, destroying all the people around you. And I'm not saying you're doing this, by the way. Please don't misunderstand me. No way I'm saying that. But I'm just saying that if you do not nourish your soul the proper nutrition which came down from Allah through the messengers, guess what? You're going to always feel that hollow inside you, that emptiness. Regardless, by the way, of how much material you have. Very interesting stats here. The highest income in the face of this earth in a country called Sweden. Income here to what? To nourish what? The material, the body, to take care of the body, to have a nice dinner, to have a nice car, to have a nice house. But you know what? The highest suicide in the face of this earth is in that country. I don't know if this has been edited or not somehow, but maybe my information is old. But that tells you something. Happiness is not just about taking care of the body. And if you do not feed your soul, if you do not nourish your soul, salah, zakah, fasting, how in the world you feel that state of felicity, state of tranquility after you pray? How? Because you nourish your soul. Your soul is fed. Now, if you do not feed that soul the proper nutrition, I want to conclude here because other people are calling, guess what? You're going to find yourself running after what the shaitan has placed for you on earth, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us to avoid it. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إنما الخمر والميسر والأنصاب والأزلام رجس من عمل الشيطان. O ye believe, indeed intoxicants, gambling and others are from the fabric of shaitan. فاجتنبوه, avoid it. لعلكم تفلحون. Look, إنما يريد الشيطان أن يصدكم عن ذكر الله وعن الصلاة. Look, shaitan is giving you that stuff so that you do not nourish your soul the proper nourishment, the proper food. I want to close by saying, a while back, maybe 3 years ago or something, we had that famous disease, the mad cow disease. The mad cow disease. You know why these cows got mad? Because they were feeding them the wrong nutrition. They were feeding them chemicals, not natural food. Any time that you feed your soul chemicals, you're going to end up with a mad cow disease. I hope you don't. I just wanted you to smile. I hope you're going to stand up and pray Isha now. Will you? Come on, 4 rak'ahs. Simple, easy. The most compassionate is going to love you for that. I hope I helped. I believe guidance comes from Allah. I'm only a means. If Allah wills, He will guide you. If Allah wills, He will direct you to do the right thing with your life. I'm only a means. Jazakallahu khairan.